Welcome to My RC Life, where we do all things RC and a little bit of everything in between. What's up, everybody? I'm Traxxas Mike.
And I'm Case Chaos.
From My RC Life. And today, we're going to be doing a What's in the Box. This is something that I have been waiting for a long time. Very excited. Today is Tuesday, and this was supposed to be here on Friday. We have gotten tons of snow in Michigan in the last 3 to 4 days. At least 16 inches, I would say. I mean, tons of snow. Alright, so let's get opening this up. Did anybody see my community post? Did anybody take a guess as into what was in the box? Do you have a guess? Do you have a guess? Oh wait, you already know. Okay, let's get to opening this bad boy. All right, does anybody have you guessed yet? Do you know what it is? I'll give you a hint. It was on pre-order only. It's the Carbon Z T-28 Trojan 2.0 meter. Biggest plane I've ever owned. I mean, look at this thing. It's massive. And it's bright yellow. You definitely won't lose track of this when you're out flying or in the sky. This is the bind and fly version. So all I got to do is just hit bind on my DX8 and bam. She's ready to fly. So let's get her out. It's a box within a box. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box. All right, Casey, let's tip it upside down and grab the edge. Air suction. Could you delete this down to the basement for us?
Good.
Thank you, kid. Oh man, this is such good news. More good news. Casey has just moved in with Dad. So you'll be seeing him more often on the videos, hopefully. Unless you don't want to be on the videos, and that's his own choice. Are you happy to be living with Dad, Case?
Sure am.
Alright, guys. You can't beat having your kid live with you full time, you know. A kid needs his dad full time anyways at 15 years old. Pull the box, son! Oh, it's so beautiful. Wow, it's very bright. Oh man, this thing is so bright yellow. It's amazing. I love the paint scheme. I mean, I don't think the camera does it justice, but this thing is, it's like sun yellow, like bright. Wow. See, it's got Metal Gear servos there. Can you believe how bright this thing is, kid?
That is delightfully obnoxious.
It is delightfully obnoxious. That is a good description of it for sure. Oh my gosh, this thing is crazy huge. Just look at one of these wing halves, guys. And oh my gosh, this feels like it weighs as much as my whole carbon cub. Feel that.
Dude.
That thing's got some heft to it.
Heavy.
Very heavy. It's because of the retracts and stuff. The old Trojan T-28, I don't think it had safe and AS3X. Don't quote me on that. It may have. But I know some stuff on this one is upgraded. And one of the things are the retracts. I don't know what is upgraded on it. Something is upgraded on it. I'm going to go ahead and just flip you guys to the time lapse, and we're going to kind of half-ass get this thing together. Alright, we're just kind of getting everything out of the box. Casey's starting to go through the manual and seeing what the first items are that we are going to need to get this plane started to get the piece together here. Wow, that's a big fuselage, guys.
Pop the top off. We're looking at where the electronics are and all the plugs and all that. Now the motor was not installed on this plane, so we did have to install the motor. We're figuring out which bolts have to go in there. Alright, we got the motor plugged in. Got those 4 bolts. And they are installed now. Moving to the next step. Put on that cowl. That was just a Phillips screwdriver. The motor was held in by 4 Allen bolts, by the way. The cowl was 3 small Phillips screws. Putting that prop on. 16mm wrench. I just used a pair of vice grips. We're looking for something. I think at this point in time we were looking for a certain size bolt. We thought we had didn't have the correct bolt in the package, but in turn we did. So here goes the vertical stabilizer. We had to feed the wires up in there. And then there's 2 bolts on the bottom side here. 2 Allen bolts. Get those in there. And then we have the horizontal stabilizer. That's going to go in here in a second. You got that rod that goes through. You got to make sure your elevator surfaces fit into one another, the left side and the right side, when they come together. And then there is 2 bolts that hold that in. Now it's time to hook up the servo for the elevator, servo rod. Now it's time to put the wing together. There's 2 rods that go into the wing. Slide it together. Make sure to pull the... yeah, we gave you the thumbs up there. You had to make sure to pull the wires through the top of the wing. Place that on the plane. 4 more bolts. And that's together. And as you can see, I hit the fan. That's how big the wingspan is on this thing. I mean, it is enormous. And now we're simply just going over all of the wiring, plugging in the ailerons and the elevator and the rudder and the safe and the lights. Just plugging in everything, making sure everything's done the right way. And we are almost finished here. We're kind of double checking each other, like Casey's looking over things I do, and I'm looking over things that he does. And voila, guys, we are done.
All right, guys, we got this massive 2.0 Carbon Z Trojan T-28 together. And wow, I mean, I'm sure the camera does not even do it justice. This thing is huge. But one thing me and Casey need to do, we gotta function the retracts. Right, Case?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. Oh, dude! Dude! Oh, man. This thing's quite heavy, ain't it?
It's a heavy little thing.
Yeah. Okay. And we got everything else working on it. Got our ailerons working. Flaps. And then you look back to the rudder and stuff. And I don't know if you can see the elevator surface. Oh yeah, you can see them there moving a little bit. And then, of course, the props off. But I don't have the reverse thrust turned on yet, but I will soon. And one other thing, too, that this comes with is lights. The original 2.0 meter Trojan T-28 did not come with lights. So, but all right, guys, that's it for now. This plane is going to be coming to a video very soon. Hopefully sooner than later, because I am itching to fly this big beast. Maybe get a nice little FPV camera up front. This is definitely going to be a cool plane. So that's it for today, guys. I'm Traxxas Mike.
And I'm Casey Chaos.
From My RC Life. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching another episode of My RC Life. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.